So in the last session, we have seen that what are the different file formats were saved by the ETABS sorter on the base folder. Okay, among those all saved files of any particular model, three file formats are most important. One is your $et file, one is your model file .edb file, and third one is the backup file .ebk file. Okay, so these three files are very important if you are working, or you are next person, if the two persons are there, if they are working with these two versions of the ETABS software. So what problems they have to face, that we have discussed in the last session in detail. I'm not going to repeat all those things. So those who missed the last session, that's very important for them to know, to look at the recorded videos, recorded sessions. Okay, thereafter we have seen how you can set the make the background settings to be visible, invisible. Then like what,
We can
removal or
quick access
appearance of
bar.
background grading. Yes.
Quick access bar.
Yeah, how to set the quick access bar in the ETABS software, how to see the dimension of any line in between the 2 points, and along with this option, how to see the dimension. So many things we have learned, like if you are taking your cursor over the element, and if you are right click over the element, being this model as a normal model without of analysis, and if you are performing the analysis, then you are going to click over that, then what you will get. If you have designed this structure, then you are going to click over the element, then what you will get. So those all things we have seen in detail in the last session. Am I
Yes.
right or wrong? Hello.
Yes, sir. You are right.
Okay, now next we have to see the fifth option, that is appearance or removal of global axis. Appearance or removal of global axis, very simple. If you look in the 3D view, so the see, this global axis is not present here. What, just look at this, it is what global axis. Global axis were all the things which is along the z direction, upward direction or downward direction, that is going to call it as along the global z direction. All the elements of your model, all the things which is oriented along this direction, we are going to call it as along x direction. All the things which is oriented along this direction, I am going to call it as along y direction. Okay, so it is represented by the green color. Y is represented by the green color, and z is represented by the blue color, and your x axis is represented by the red color. Remember this x. So this is what the global axis. Okay, so if you want to keep this global axis in view, so what you have to do, go to edit, sorry, go to view and show axis. Once you click over the show axis, so this global axis will be off, will not be in view. Then when you go to view and you are going to click over the show grid, sorry, show axis, so now it will be enabled, it will be in view. So that's a simple, very simple, there is not much complication. Okay, show axis, so it will be off. Again, if you are clicking over the show axis, that will be on. Is that all okay? The
Yes, sir.
first. Second, what second important, like graphic background setting, they're the most important. Graphic background setting, just go come back to your ETABS and see, when you go to option, in option, graphic color is there. Graphic, where you will get this, in option, in option the graphic color is there. In graphic color, just go to display. Once you click over the display, very interesting. First, the background, with which color of the background of your screen you would like to work. So white background. Sometimes suppose I prefer to work with the black background. So check, just concentrate over these all colors. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Just concentrate over all of these colors. These all colors. Okay. So ETABS will by default have decided the different elements colors, like column colors, beams colors, braces color, links color. By default, kindly mute your mic who is there. So ETABS will by default suggest or have decided the color of different elements which will suit the white background, which will be suited for the white background. So it is considering that for the white background, column should be of blue color. That's why we are having the blue color. Beam should be of blue color for the white background. Now see here, I would like to work with the black background. So change it to black background. See, automatically the software will by default suggest some colors of different elements, like wall, shear walls of red color, floors means your slabs of gray color, and column will be green color, beam will be yellow color. Let's say I'm going to say okay. Hello, are you getting?
Yes, sir. Got it.
So it's your choice with which option you are comfort or you are willing to work. Okay, it's your choice. There is no any influence of this setting on your modeling. There will be no any influence of this setting on your analysis design. It is just what looks of your screen you want, what colors, what things you would like to refer. It's your choice. Otherwise it's not having any impact on your analysis design and modeling. Got it? It is just what setting, but you should be well aware with all these things. Okay, just go to option again and go to graphic color and go to display. Hello. Now see again, clear this all. No, I'm not willing to work with black and blue scale. Just check this blue scale. So for the blue scale, say okay. So for the blue scale, see what kind of representation is there. Yeah, this kind of representation is there. Very simple. Again, go to option, go to graphic color, go to display, and yeah, I would like to work with the white color, but I would like to have the column of red color, for an example. So change it to red with a background, white background. Say simply okay. Previously it was blue. Now all the columns is of red color. Hello.
Yes,
Right
sir.
now,
Yes.
ETAB has suggested the gray color of your slab for the white background, but I am not okay with this gray color. I would like some other color. So go to option, go to graphic color, go to display, and for the floor, I would like to have the green color. Set the green. Say okay. Say okay. See, hello.
Okay.
So it's your choice for which element, what color of element you want to have, that you can arrange. That's your choice. Is that all okay? So this
Yes,
is
sir.
called as graphic background setting. Go to graphic color, go to display again, and now printer color. So what does mean by this printer color? Just for example, suppose I am going to take the print of this. There is an option. If I am going to take see, taking off model print, go to a file, print graphics, or in edit, no, in print graphics, in print graphics. So what you can take the print out of this model. Okay, so for that, if go to option, go to color, go to display color, and see if I'm going to take the print of this model on black and white printer. So what
Okay.
column will have this black color, beam will have this, all in
Gray
simple.
color.
Let's see. Sorry, go to option. Yeah, I think its view is not giving. Go to printer. No, it's not showing for this view. So if I'm going to take the gray printer, if I'm going to take the print, so I will get the model of all these models with the elements of color, like for the column as black, for the beam as gray, for the braces as black, like this. If you are having the printer of actually the color printer, and if you are going to take the print, so this kind of result will be there. Understood or not?
Okay.
Okay, so that is what graphic background settings. Second, go to option and go to display unit. Go to display unit. What? Yeah, suppose here having go to okay. Just go to display and go to forces spring, go to support reaction. I would like to see under the live load in arrow format, say apply. So yeah, 25.6, 19.4. This result I am having. So go to option, go to display unit. So here for the force, hello. So the decimal places, up to what decimal you want to see the result. So I want to have the result only for the means
Three.
0 decimal 0. Just a simply okay. So see results what you are having only 19 and 26. Getting or not?
Yes, sir.
Go to option, go to display unit and see. Likewise, you can change the modification. You can do the modification up to what decimals you want to have the result. Up to 4 decimals, suppose you want with more accuracy if you want to work. So force I would like to have up to 4 decimal. Say simply okay. So yeah, it is showing 19.4 exact value is there and 25.6 exact value is there. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Okay, simple. Now go to option. It is very small value I'm getting. It's very difficult for me. It's my fault. Like suppose I'm not able to see this value. It's very small values we are getting by
Yes, sir.
view only. So go to
Mm-hmm.
option and go to yes, yeah, graphic preferences. Hello,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
font. Type of font, what kind of result you want to have. Arial is by default. If you want to make any change that you can take any one of you. Okay, so it is what regular, what size you would like to have. Suppose it is by default what 6. Okay,
Six.
here it is what maximum graphic font size is 6. I would like to have as 12. Change it 12. So okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now it's okay for me. Sometimes like a very big structure if you are dealing and very close points are there. Okay, very
Mm-hmm.
close. Suppose another point is here. So this result, suppose here 19 and another point in between of here also. These all are the support. Sometimes what problem we need to face here, suppose 20 point 21 point, sorry, it is 20.4. This 20, here it is what 81.3. So these all are going to overlap. It is very difficult for me to find out which value is for which point. Am I right or
Yes.
wrong?
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
So
Yes,
in
sir.
that situation, what I would like to prefer, you can reduce the size where the large number of reactions are there or values are there. So for that, go to option, go to graphic preferences and change it to what 3. Say okay. Hello.
Okay.
See, small, very small.
Very
So
small.
depends on the situation. You have to play with this. Go to
So,
option again. Go to graphic preferences and change it to what by normal as 6 and change it. If you want to aerial regular is there. Aerial is there any banking say okay. See, hello. It is changed or not? Story base. Hello. You all are with me?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Font type is changed. Go to option, go to graphic preferences and go to change it, and it should be what by normal Arial. It will be change it to Arial of medium size. Where it is medium, sorry, regular of 6. Say simply okay and let's say okay. So yeah, it will be normal. Hello, understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so go to option, graphic colors. I also have explained display units. I also have explained graphic preferences. Is that all clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then graphic mode. So here one is direct X. Sometimes students are confused. Sir, we are having this kind of result, not able to see, and very different type of drawing we are having. We are not getting why this is happening. your model is different type of your model is having the different look, and we are practicing this kind of look. So what we have to do, so in that case, see, values we are getting very blur, 5 meter, 2 meter, is it visible or not? Hello?
Somewhat, sir. Yes.
Yeah, so sometimes why this kind of problem you are facing, so go to option, go to graphic mode and change it to standard graphics. Hello?
All right.
Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So what is the basic difference between these two modes, sir? Means.
Actually, no difference. Just there's a way of look or representation by the algorithm of the software. Hello,
Okay.
understood?
So that's what I'm asking, sir. So what is the even if it is small? So what is that small difference?
What
Uh,
small means what?
Means you are talking about the difference of look, na, sir.
Yes,
So
yes, it's difference of look.
what is that difference? I'm asking.
No difference. See, it is what standard graphics. Go to option, go to mode, and change to direct text. See what kind of are you getting difference? The base is not clear, story is not clear.
Okay,
Hello,
okay.
it is the values are blurring. Hello.
Yes, yes, sir.
And then go to option, go to graphic, standard one. So now it's very clear. Hello.
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Sometimes you may be in trouble, like while practicing, and by any means, if the value is supposed change from directs to the other one, so what will
Hmm.
happen? You will be confused. Why is there any problem in my software?
Yes,
Okay,
sir. Yes,
yeah.
sir.
So this should be known. Okay,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Now next. So graphic background setting is now over. Clear.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Very important, most important thing, detailed explanation about selects, deselects, and previous selection. Now there will be a long means for the more
Discussion.
time, for the great time, we have to discuss this point. It's very important. Okay, so come back to ETABS and go to graphic color. Sorry, yeah, go to graphic color, go to display, reset to default. Say okay. Suppose this one model I am having. Now you all are with me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the red color that you are getting here, the element, it is what shear wall. The this you suppose you are getting, it is the column. It is horizontal is what beams, and this is what your slab. Understood? Is there any problem
No,
to anyone
no.
about this? Hello, hello.
Yes, yes, sir. You may ask others also, sir, if they are connected or not.
No. See, I'm just asking what this is called as column. This is called as beam, and
Yes.
this is the red one is your shear wall.
Sure,
Is that
go.
all okay?
Yes, sir.
And this
Yes, sir.
gray areas are your slab. Okay. Just we have to learn another thing, but this is very important. Okay. Now, very simple. See, your concentration should be here, because very important thing we are going to learn, and all the things will be connected for one thing. What are the different so many options are that we are going to discuss, which is what selection, deselection, and so many things are there in respect of making the selection. Very first, suppose I want to, okay, before of that, always I told you your concentration should be always on bottom left and bottom right when you are practicing with the ETABS software. Okay, now suppose I want to select everything of my model, like I want to select all the columns of my model from base to top. I want to select all the beams of my model from base to top. I want to select all the slabs, shear walls, everything of my model I want to select in once. How I can do that? See, very first, before of that, suppose I have to select this beam, uh, one beam. So it's very easy. Just go to that frame and click over that. So that frame will be selected. Is it right? Just give me instantly yes or no. Don't take much time. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Any of you can say, but give me answer so that I can understand you are getting or you are listening. Okay. So one, if suppose I want to click this shear wall, so I am going to click over that. So one shell, four edges. Four edges means what? Suppose the one shear wall is there. Shear wall is what? Sorry. Shear wall is what? Like this. Or in simple you can say vertical floor. I can say simple. Okay, not exactly, but just for understanding, vertical floor. If I am taking a
Yes, sir.
horizontal in plan like this, so it is your is becoming your slab. Okay, both are
Yes, sir.
your shell element.
Yes, sir.
Now it is what one shell will have the four edges. This is one, this is two, this is three, and this is four. So if I make this selection of this one shear wall, so one shear wall is okay, good. Now it is having four edges, so it is representing one shell and four edges. Understood? So if suppose I want to select this slab, clear this. If I want to select this slab, so this slab is having what? Again, I told you this shell having the four edges. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, four edges. So very simple or basic way of making the selection is what? Just click over the frame, so the element will be selected. Once you click over the slab, so it will be selected. Once you click over the frame, so it will be selected. So the basic way to make the selection of beam is what? Take your cursor over that element beam and just click over that, so that will be selected. Hello.
Yes, sir.
If you want to make the selection of slab, just take your cursor over that slab, so that slab will be selected. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
Right, sir.
Now can you guess? Okay, if you want to select the shear wall, take your cursor over the shear wall, so the shear wall will be selected. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Now, suppose I want to select this column. How I can select the column? Can anyone guess? Fast?
So midpoint.
Midpoint. Then what I have to do?
Joints on, yes, on this cross you have to click.
Okay, then it will be selected. Yes or no? Fast. Don't take much
Yes,
time.
sir, it will be.
Yeah, just right click over that. So what happened? Yeah, what you are getting?
One
One
joint
joint is
selected.
selected. No frame. Wrong. See here
Okay.
column is
No
also
column is
frame
selected.
and
Okay. Joint is selected.
yeah,
You have to take them out.
beam is also frame. Sorry,
You have to hold it.
sorry. Hello. Okay, just click over this beam. So what we are getting frame selected. But if I am trying to select my column by ticking your cursor over the joint and clicking over that, so what we are getting? One joint is
Joint is
selected. That is
selected.
wrong. So
Yes.
actually what? Column is your vertical element. Beam is also frame element, but it is a horizontal element. So it is
Yes.
having a joint at their ends. Joint at their ends.
Yes.
So, but while I'm taking my cursor anywhere here, and when I'm going to click here, so yeah, I'm making the selection for the frame. Hello.
Yes, sir.
That intention is for the column also, but what I'm doing, column is vertical and it is having the joint like this. It having the joint like this. So see, if I'm going to click here on the
Joint
top, so
and
what will be select?
at the
What will be
center.
selected? Hello. What will be selected? Hello.
Joint.
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 So software is true. Then what is the problem for us actually? How we can make the selection? So what you need
Selection
to
of
do the
column.
3D view, and then in 3D view you can click over the frame, right or wrong.
Right.
Okay. So go to 3D view. Now let me know which column is there. At that column where is present. Is it possible for me to find out that
No,
column?
no, no.
That's a problem.
Yes, sir. Tedious work.
Sorry.
Big.
Not easily.
We can't find it easy, sir. Easily.
Okay, so let me show you. Very simple. It is okay for the slab if you are taking cursor over that and clicking over that. So it will be selected, beam will be selected, shear wall will be selected. But that is not the case for your column. For the column is what? Take your cursor at the center, and when this sign of red color you are getting, and press the control button of your keyboard and right button of your mouse, right click over that, so you will have this kind of dialog box. Just come down and see, one you will get column C23, check this and let's say simply okay. So you will have the selection of and properties of that particular column. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sir, repeat.
Sorry. Okay,
Eh,
okay, I
eh,
will let you know.
can you
Yeah,
repeat?
it is actually what for see for knowing the properties, okay, not for the column selection actually. Okay, take
Okay.
your cursor and just right click over that, so and come like this and see column is there. What the procedure? Take your cursor and being your control button of your keyboard as pressed, take your cursor at the center, right click over that, being your control button as pressed, just come down, okay, and C23 say simply okay. So we'll have all the property. But if you want to make the selection of this frame, so for this column what you have to do, drag from left to right, let the column to be covered by this box. So yeah, joint will be selected and frame will be selected. Hello.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, that was
Okay.
not for the
Sir,
selection, okay, that I have explained. That is not for the selection, it is just for what? If you want to see the property of this beam, just right click over that, so you will have the property. For the slab, if you right click, so you will have the property. If you
yes.
right click over the shear wall, so you will have the property. But for the column, if you right click over the point, so you will have the what? Joint properties,
Joint property.
not the column property. See what assignment, no geometry, no. So it is what? Column property. Drag it from left to right. Sorry, just right click over the joint,
Okay.
just take your cursor at the
Control.
mid, right press the control and right click on the mouse and just come down and C23, so we'll have the property of this column. Hello.
Columns.
Or
Yes,
if you
sir.
want to make the selection, so drag from left to right, let the column to come inside of this dialog box, so you will have the property selection, one join, one frame. Hello.
Okay, okay.
Is that all clear?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
So if we want to select only a column without joint,
So no issue. Just drag from left to right and just click over this join. So join will be unchecked and only frame in selection.
great. Okay.
First one.
Okay.
Another one is what? Actually, suppose okay, uh, don't follow this method. What you can do? Go to 3D view and find that column. Suppose this column is that. For example, I am going to click here, so no issue. Only the column will be selected. But
Correct.
yeah, for the high-rise structure and if the internal column is there, how you can find? Is it will be difficult or not? Particular
Yeah,
It
floor
will
and
be
column.
difficult, sir.
Okay, so that's why only this option will be useful.
can we use elevation view also?
Yes, elevation view also. Go to elevation, find out your grid
Right.
direction, in which grid direction you would like to see. Accordingly, go to that direction and that particular column you can select. That is
Great.
also create the complication. Hello,
Great.
Ashok sir.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right. Right.
So the best one is what? In plan view. Hello.
Correct.
Now,
Correct, sir.
my second situation is what? I have to select entire model. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I have to
Correct.
select my entire model, all the columns of model, all the beams of model, all the slabs of my model, all the shear walls of my model, everything, null slabs, everything I would like to select. Then how I can do that? Very simple. Just go to click the frame, then click frame, then click frame, then click frame, then all the frames. Now here I am doing only for 4 to 5. Likewise you have to do for all the frames, means beams. Then go to shear wall, then go to shear wall. So it is one floor only. Now likewise you have to do for what? 29 floor. Is it practicable? Hello.
No, sir.
No.
No.
Not at
Then
all.
what? Very simple. Just click here all. Hello. This is what a quick access bar. Okay, just click for all. Say everything of your model is selected. So 2508 joints are there. Kindly mute your mic. Who is there? It is 2508 joints are there. 2894 frames are there. That will include your beam and column are all. 1480 shells that include your slabs and shear walls. 5920 edges of the shell elements are. everything. Take the 3D view. It is what 3D view. It is the plan view. It is the elevation view. So 3D view, see, everything of your model is in selection. Is that all clear?
Kindly repeat, sir. I couldn't follow.
Okay. Clear this. Go to plan and come to any floor level, and being this plan view or 3D view, whatever, if the elevation any view is there, doesn't matter, whatever. But if the objective is what, if you want to select everything of your model, so just go to all, so everything will be selected in quick access bar. Otherwise, go to select, in select, go to select again, and all option is there, just check this option. So everything of your model will be selected. It is a long way. Short way is what, say simply all, so all things will be selected. Understood or not?
Understood, sir. Good.
Okay,
Thank
very
you.
good. Now once
Sir,
everything is in selection, now my intention is to deselect everything. My intention is what, to deselect everything. What? So
Right.
simply come here and say clear. So whatever the things is in selection, whatever the things in selection, that all things, doesn't matter what the things are in selection, all the things will be deselected. Say clear, so everything will be deselected in once. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Great.
If you want to make the selection of everything, so say all, so everything will be selected. If you say clear, so everything will be deselected in once. Clear?
Yes, yes, sir.
hello, sir.
Clear. Yes.
Yes,
Understood.
Hello,
yes,
sir.
yes,
I have one doubt.
yes, Sanskriti.
If I want to select the elements of only one floor, then, for
Everything will
example,
come,
I want to
Sanskriti.
select.
Sanskriti, wait.
Okay.
Lot of things we have to discuss about selection, deselection. It'll just start. It will continue for the 15 to 20 minutes more. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, yes. Okay. Wait. Okay. This is clear. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
If you want to select everything, so just click all, so everything will be selected. If you want to deselect everything in once, just say clear, so everything will be deselected. Understood or not? This is the shortcut way, and long way is what, go to, because it is a selection, so selection section is there in top main menu bar. Go to select, and in selection, so go to select, select, say all, so everything will be selected. Then say clear everything. Sorry, go to select, select everything by the long way. I want to deselect everything, so I will like to follow long way. So go to select, go to deselect, say all, so all will be deselected. It is what, long way. This is the shortcut way. So which one will you refer? Hello.
Shortcut way.
Shortcut way,
Obvious.
obviously. Understood?
Right.
So both I
Understood.
have explained. Now go to plan, go to plan, and come to any floor level. Suppose like for an example, suppose by any way, by any means, I need to select this beam of this particular floor only. I need to select this beam, I need to select this beam, I need to select this beam, I need to select this beam only, I need to select this beam only, I need to select this beam only, and I have to assign select this beam only. Now suppose these top beams, two beams I have to select only, and for some selected beams I have to make the selection. For some selected beams I have to make the selection. Suppose this beam of this particular floor, this beam, vertical beam, and suppose this beam. Okay, so how many frames? 13 frames. So it takes my 1 minute or 2 minutes to make the selection of these selected beams, required beams. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Correct.
Now these selected beams, okay, suppose I have to assign any load over this frame, like live load of intensity 5 kilonewton, running meter length. For example, I have to assign over this frame uniformly distributed load. So how I can assign? Go to assign, sorry, suppose the 5 kilonewton I have to assign 5 kilonewton running meter length for the dead load, and for the live load I have to assign 7 kilonewton per meter per running meter length, this intensity of load. So for the same beam, only for the difference of load pattern or case type of load, I have to assign 5 kilonewton uniformly distributed load and 7 kilonewton uniformly distributed load. So see, go to assign, go to frame load, go to distributed, and under the dead load pattern, see, I am going to click here 5. Am I right? Under dead load. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Say dead, say apply. But see, actually my intention to explain other thing, but see, I follow this way. So go to apply. Once you click over the apply, load has been assigned or not?
Assigned.
Assigned. But this for this only, for these beams only, for these selected beams only, I have to assign other load 7 kilonewton. Hello. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what I need to do? I need to go back to make the selection. Then this frame, then this frame. Sorry, this frame, this frame, this frame. So unnecessarily, there will be the time wasting or not.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Wastage.
So what for this?
Previous selection, sir.
Sorry.
Previous selection, sir.
Exactly. So those who are not knowing about it, just simply go. If you want to make the previous selection in view again, just go to say previous selection. So say previous. Once you click over the previous, so again that 13 frames is in selection. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understood? Can wait for 2 minutes. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Wait for a minute.
Sure, sure.
Hello.
Previous selection. Previous
Yeah,
selection.
Previous selection unselected.
Yes. Suppose I have to assign, so like this, I want to make this selection. Okay, by mistake, suppose I am making these all as clear. Nothing is in selection. But I want to make all these frames again in selection. So the shortcut way is what? Just click over the get previous selection or PS. The previous selection will be in again in selection. And another long ways will what? Go to select. Go to select. Go to select the get previous selection option is there. Just click over that. If you are not having this quick access bar, so what you can make the selection by following the long way. Go to select and then clear select get previous selection. Once you click over that, so that will be selected. So have you got the advantage of previous selection? Hello.
Yes.
Sanskriti.
Great advantage.
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Okay. Now this is what for overall selection, deselection and previous selection. If you want to make everything in once in selection, so say all, everything will be selected of your model. Nothing will be in nothing will be missing. Everything will be in selection. If you want to deselect everything, just say clear. Everything will be deselected. If you say previous selection, so last one. Okay, now here the previous selection is what? Can you guess? That 13 frame or all model? Tell me fast.
All model.
Exactly, very good. So say previous selection. Now at this time your entire model will be selected. Understood? So just last selection will be in selection. Okay, with this previous option. Clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now next go to select. Now my option is what? My intention is what? Okay, I'm not I don't want to make the selection of all the floor. I want to make the selection of I don't want to make the selection of everything of my model like column, beam. I don't want to make the selection. My intention is what? I want to select only the beams of entire model. Hello.
Yes, sir.
What I want to make the selection of beams of all entire model. Only the beams, not column, not beam, shear walls, not slabs. Only what?
Beams.
Beams. So see, I am following this way all. Will it be work? Will it work?
No.
No.
No, no.
So what will work? So go to select.
Select.
Go to select. Go to object type. Object type means what? Different objects are there. Beam is one object. Column is one object. Slab is one object. Shear wall is one object. Spindle is one object. Links is one object. So go to object. So joint is one object. Column is one object. Braces one object. Links one object. Null areas, null frames. Okay. So these all are the what? Objects. So I want to select beam object of my entire model. Check this one and say select. So from base to top, only the beams are in selection. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Is that all okay? Now I want to keep only the beams in view, not other things. I don't want to have other objects like columns, shear walls of entire model or
Yes.
slabs. My intention to keep only in view only what? Beams.
Beams.
Just right click on your model window and show selected objects only. Click over that. So from base to top, only the beams in selection. Just go to plan at any floor. So only beams will be there. Sanskruti, is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Only the beams will be in selection. Only the beams. From base to top. Clear this all.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
take the 3D view. Then, okay, after my work, after my means whatever my action was there, if it is done, now I want to have entire model in view. All the columns, beams, slab, everything I want to have in view. So right click in the window and show all objects. So everything will be in view. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now again. Now at this time I would like to have only the columns in view. So go to select, go to object type and go to columns. Columns says select. So from base to top only the columns in selection. Close this. Right click on window. Show selected objects only. So columns from base to top is in selection. Hello.
Yes, sir.
See here
Yes, sir.
presence of grids are creating the disturbance or not.
Yes, sir.
I want to off this grid. Right click on window, set grid system visibility. So grids will be off. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Is that all clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
right click. I want to have everything in view. So show all objects. Now everything will be view. Now I want to make the selection of all the slabs of entire model. Can anyone guide me how can select the slabs?
Go to select option.
Okay.
Object
Select
type.
Okay. Then
slabs.
Floors.
floors, yeah. So slabs
Close.
means floors. Floors and
Floors
say
are
selector.
slabs.
Select.
Now
Floors
close
are.
this. Right
Right
click
click on
on
the
your
window.
window. Show selected
Show selected
objects.
objects.
So only slabs are there. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Go to plan and say apply at any floor level. So only slabs will be there in view. Nothing else. Likewise, right click on your window. Show selected objects only. Sorry. Show all objects only. All objects. And I want to make the selection of shear walls only. Go to selector, go to selector, go to object type and go to walls. Select this, say selector and right click on your window. Show selected objects only. Take the 3D view. So only shear walls is in view. Right click, I would like to have everything in view. Show all. So everything will be in view. Go to plan, come to any floor level. Now you may say that, oh sir, for example, suppose I want to keep in view columns and beam both in view. No issue. Go to select, go to select, go to object type. Press the control button and
Columns.
column.
Click on columns
Press the
and
control
beams.
and say beams. Both are selected.
Yes,
If it
sir.
is okay, let's say select. So yeah, from base to top, all the beams and columns in selection. Take the 3D view and right click show selected objects only. So the beams and columns is in selection. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Is
Yes,
that all
sir.
okay? Chandradev, Kamil. So this is the way. What things you want to keep in view. So right click on your window, show all object. Take the 3D view. So yeah, everything will be in view. Next, what objective is? So like entire model we have seen and particular element we have seen. So here we have seen that throughout the model, throughout the height or throughout the structure, the selection. But now for me there is a problem. Suppose I want to make the selection of slab, okay, but not for entire model, not for entire structure. I want to make the selection of slab of only the fifth floor. Hello, Sanskruti.
Yes, sir.
I want to make the selection of only the fifth floor slab. Then what? If I'm following this way, go to select, go to object type and making selection of floor, says select. So what's the problem with this option? Can you guess?
Every floor is
floors
shown. All
left.
floors are shown.
All floor slabs is in selection, but our intention is what?
To select
Only
slabs
fifth. Only
To
fifth floor.
select floor
for
of
particular
fifth
floor.
floor.
Only the fifth floor slabs I want to select. So there is a problem for me. Then what? Then what?
At the specified global Z location.
No. That is not the solution. Okay,
So
clear this all.
Select
Whatever.
through elevation.
No, that is not the solution.
So there is another option in select.
What?
We can in select there is option for selecting particular floors.
Guide me how? Guide me.
Select
Okay.
stories. Go to
Okay.
stories. Select go to stories.
Wait. Storage. Okay.
Select fifth floor.
Okay. Then
Select
select. Then
floors.
Then what?
Particular floor, that is for fifth floor, has been selected now.
yeah, but my intention is okay. Okay.
Then we right click and do the fifth floor.
Okay. This is done. Or is there anything you want to do, Nazia?
Yes, sir. Means floor has been selected. Now we want to in this our intention is to select slabs, right?
Yes. Then
So we can hold shift button and we can click on the frames which we didn't want.
so
in
how
that
you can do
also-
for every frame what?
Very wrong.
No, sir. Then right click, select slabs.
Sir, there is another option in select deselect. So
Okay,
in
then?
deselect we can go. You click on select, sir.
Okay.
Below go to deselect.
Okay.
Object type.
Okay.
Control. Click on columns. Control column.
Okay.
Then control beams.
Okay.
Walls.
Okay.
Sir, hold control.
Yeah, I'm getting okay. Yeah, correct. So this is the way. Wait, let me explain. Okay, so our intention is what? Nazia is correct. If suppose we want to make the selection of slab of any particular floor, so basic way is what? Just go to select, and go to stories. At story, you need to go to fifth story, say select. So now everything of the fifth story is in selection. If you move to the upper floor, at sixth floor, nothing is there. This is the fifth one. If you are moving down to fifth, suppose fourth floor, nothing is in selection. Only fifth floor is selection. But again we are in problem. Why? Because we want to make the slabs in selection only, not columns, not beams, but that is in selection. So that is the problem. So how you can resolve this? So go to selector, go to deselect, go to object type, and all the unnecessary elements or objects you can deselect. So take the column, press the control button, take the beams, take the walls, whatever the elements are there, take the null areas, this cutting area that you are getting, this is called as null area. I will explain it later. So null areas, sorry, these are the openings. So change these openings and null areas, okay, let it to be null areas, and say deselect. Once you click over the deselect, so everything will be deselected and only the slabs in selection. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So okay, joints are also there. If suppose you want to deselect joint also, so go to select, go to deselect, go to object type, go to join and say deselect these also. So only 34 shells, 136 edges. So at this particular floor, how many slabs are? 34 slabs.
34
Hello.
slabs. Yes, sir.
Sanskruti, I think you are asking about this only. Hello.
Yes, sir. And
Are
it
you
is
getting?
clear, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is the way.
Yes.
Suppose, yeah, in addition to, okay, clear this all, I want to make the selection of like 5th floor slab, 10th floor slab, 15th floor slab, and 20th floor slab. I want to make the only the slabs of 5th floor, 10th floor, 15th floor, 20th floor. Then how I can proceed? So go to selector, go to selector, go to story, and press the control button. 5th, 10th, 15th, and 20. These all four say select. See, take the 3D view. 5th, 10th, 15th, and 20. By mistake, this also in selection. Okay, clear this all. Go to selector, go to selector, go to story. Actually, terrace is by default is in selection. Okay, okay. Come to the bottom side. 5th, 10th, 15th, and 20. Selector. So yeah, these four floors. Now right click on your window and show selected objects only. When you right click over this, so only selected objects will be in view. Selected floors will be in view. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Only selected floor. Say previous selection. So every previous section will be in view. But my intention is what? My intention is to select only the slabs of this particular floor. Not a column, not shear wall, not slab. Sorry, not null areas. So not beams. So go to select, go to deselect. Whatever the things are in selection, I want to deselect some of them. So go to deselector and go to object type and select the columns, select the beams, select the walls, and select the openings. All these I don't want to have in selection. That's why I said deselector. So only slabs are there. So now right click, only the slabs are in selection. In addition to all these limited views, I want to select the only precise, means very selected, like only the slabs. So show selected objects. So only slabs in view. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understood or not?
Sir.
Clear? Just right click on the window and show all objects. Show all objects. So everything will be in view. Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Now, suppose go to plan. Okay. Now next is what? Suppose I want to make the selection of 5th floor, 10th floor, and 20th floor. Suppose 20 floor and 30. How many floors are there? Yeah, 20. Suppose I want to make the selection of column and shear wall of 20 floor and 25th floor. 20th floor and 25th floor. I want to select the columns and shear wall only. So go to selector, and go to story, 20th floor and 25th floor. Press the control, say selector. But my intention is what? I want to make go to select show selected objects only. Take the 3D view. So only these two floors are in selection. Go to previous selection. So yeah, previous selection. All the things of these two floors are in selection. But our intention is what? To make the selection of only the shear wall and column. So go to selector, go to deselector, except shear wall and column. All other objects I have to deselect. Except column, except shear wall, beams, braces, null lines, floors. Okay, I want to deselect, right click and show selected objects only. Hello. Okay,
Yes, sir.
clear or not? Now come to the plan, show all objects. Okay, suppose now I want to make the selection of beams, right? I want to make the selection of beams, but there are different types of sections. Like for this model, for any, if you are dealing high-rise structure, okay, or big structure, so only one type of beam will not be enough. Like suppose 230 by 230 by, sorry, 230 by 500 section size of beam. Section size of beam is 230 by 500. Section width is 230, depth is 500. So only one section will not be enough. If you are dealing high-rise structure, at some location this beam section will be suitable. At some location you need to have 230 by 600. At some location you need to have 230 by 700. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So for an example, suppose I want to make the selection of what section is there? Go to define, go to section property, frame section. So in this project, 230 by 500 section size is in use, and 230 by 600 section size is in use of beam. Suppose I want to make the selection of beams of entire model which is having 230 by 600 section size. How I can select that? I want to select the beams of entire model, but only of 230 by 600 section size. Can you guess?
By object properties.
Okay, go to selector, go to properties, section properties. In properties there may be material also. For a big project, only M20 grade will not be enough. You need to take M25 also. You need to take for the same project M30 also, M35 also. Suppose if you want to make the selection of elements by the property, I want to select all the elements in which there is a use of M20 grade. So I will take M20 and say select. So all the elements of M20 grade will be in selection. I want to select all the elements there is use of M50 grade. So I will make the selection. So that will be in selection. So by the material properties. Now if I want to make the selection by section property, so go to selector, go to property, go to frame section, and 230 by 600 says selector. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So all the frames of 230 by 600 M20 M50 grade is in selection. 1848 1848 frames are there in your entire model, which is for which what section size is used? Tell me.
230 by
30
500.
by 600.
Sorry.
230 by 600.
230 by 600. Just right click on your window and show selected object only. Now come to the plan. Now only that beams in view. Only that beams. Very simple way. Right click, show all objects. Close this. I want to make the selection of all the beams of entire model for which 230 by 500 section size is used. So go to selector, go to selector, go to property, go to like frame section property, and I would like to 230 by 500 says selector. So 426 frames are there for which only what 230 by 500 section size is used. Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is
Yes,
another way
sir.
of making the
Yes.
selection.
Selection.
Right or wrong?
Right, sir.
Good. Say show all object. Okay. Now, suppose like go to selector another way. Suppose so okay, say display option and object assignment of frame labels say apply. So many beams are there. Hello. These are the labels of the beam. B78, B79, B76, B77, B16, B22, B61, B5, B24, B25, B38, and B41. It is a small projects. That's why this much labelings are there. Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Column label is what? C1, C3, C4. It is what? C3, C4. If you want to increase the size, see, I told you, go to option, go to tolerance, and sorry, go to option, graphic preferences, and change it to 8. So it will be in sizes are increased. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Go to option, go to graphic preferences, change it to 6. It will be 6. Okay. Hello. Now, if I'm telling you just okay, if the labels are in view, so it is easy to find, but still it is very difficult. Can you tell me where B70 beam is there? Find out and let me know fast within 5 to 10 seconds. B70, where it is? Hello. Your time is over. B70.
It's difficult, sir.
Sanskriti.
Yes, sir. It is very difficult.
Very difficult. Okay. Yes. Then it's very difficult. And even if you are having the labels, suppose if I am going to off this label, then how you can find? It's possible for you to find. Where is
So,
B70?
so in select option,
Yes, you need to go to select. Now
select.
another way I would like to explain. Then by see says label frame apply. Actually B70 is present here. B70 is present here.
Yes.
Okay. So okay. Suppose the labels are not there. Okay. And for example, after getting the result, like suppose you are getting this frame is suppose failing or anywhere in your tabulated result. In tabulated result, sometimes we are looking for the tabulated result. How where this tabulated result you are getting, I will let you know later. But suppose you are getting B70, what was either 70 or 71? Tell me. Hello.
70, sir. You said
So
70.
okay, good.
70, 70.
70. So if suppose you are getting B70, beam is failed. B70 beam is what?
Failed.
It is failed. Suppose B70 is beam is failed. Now you have to find where that beam is. Or sometimes, okay, here suppose it is not useful. Sometimes very interesting when you are going to check your model. So model you are getting B71, sorry B70, and suppose this is B79. So by anyway B79. So B70 and B79 is overlapping. Hello.
Yes,
What
sir.
model error you are getting?
B70 and 79 is overlapping.
Overlapping. No, you have to catch these two beams where it is present. So at that time it is needed to catch these beams or not.
Yes, sir.
So at that time what you will do, if your this model is very simple, easy, here up to a certain extent you can find. But if I am giving this kind of very big project, like suppose 2000 frames are beams are there, 3000 5000 beams are there in one plan,
Yes, sir.
in one plane, then what? It's very difficult. So
Yes.
for that, another way of making the selection by labels. So go to select, go to select, go to label. Object we have covered, properties we have covered, and labels. In labels, pier labels means for the shear wall labels, spindle labels means spindle labels, joint labels, frame labels. So frame labels, I want to select the B70. So go to B70, where it is B70. B70 says select, and yeah, that beams is in selection. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Still that is not possible to catch. So right click on your window, show selected object. Now that will be in view only. Hello.
Yes,
Sanskriti,
sir.
now it will be easy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is the way of other way of making the selection by the label of element. So there may be a label of beam, there may be a label of column, there may be a label of slabs, there may be a label of your shear wall, spindle, links. So many different elements are there. So in future, if you face this kind of need of making the selection of elements by their labels, so you can go to select, go to selector, go to label, so that you can make the selection. Is that all clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Clear, yes.
One more thing, just right click on your window, show all objects, and take the 3D view. Now in the 3D view, suppose I would like to make the selection of okay, sorry, okay, like suppose I want to make the selection of all the shear walls. So go to select, go to object type, and go to walls, say select, yeah, from base to top, every shear walls is in selection. But I want to make the selected thing to be deselected and deselected thing to be selected. Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Selected things to be deselected and deselected things to be
Selected.
selected. So whatever the things is that is not in selection, all the things, okay, there is no any particular beams, column and elements, like all the things of entire model will be selected and all the selected things will be deselected. If you are following, go to select and say invert selection. Once you click over invert selection, so yeah, everything will be, every shear wall is deselected, only other things will be selected. You will be understand this when you right click on window, show selected objects. Is there shear wall?
No.
Understood
No.
or not this option?
Understood, sir.
Clear?
Sir, one more time, sir.
One more time. Okay, right click on your window, show all objects. Okay, now I want to make the selection of all the slabs. Go to select, go to select, go to object type, go to floors, so everything will be in selection. So here right now what, all the slabs are in selection. Right click on window, show selected objects, so all the slabs are in selection. Right click on window, show all object and say previous selection. So right now all the slabs from base to top is in selection. Who asked to repeat it?
Yes, sir. Me only.
Come in. Okay, so here what things are in selection? Hello.
Slabs.
Slab.
Slabs.
Now if I'm going to click invert selection, what will happen? Whatever the things of your model is in selection will be deselected and all the deselected things, unselected things will be selected with this option invert selection. Go to select, go to invert selection. Are you getting? Now right click and
Yes,
show
sir.
selected objects. So slab will not be there, everything will be there. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
Understood,
why
Kamil?
we? Yeah, why we doing this?
See, this all option will be required but timely. Okay, when you are
Oh, okay.
having the need of it, so you should know about it. That's why I'm sharing this all and making you ready for the real project, for the real practice. Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay.
understood. So now you have learned all the options of uh, command that we are taking. What detailed explanation about selects, deselect and previous selection. So all you got it. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understood? Is all clear about selection, deselection?
Yes, sir.
Yes, clear.
Sanskriti, is there any doubt? Okay, shall we proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now come back to the next important element, explanation about the commands of editing or correcting of existing model. Okay, very interesting. Coming back, right click on your window, show all object, go back and come to the floor level. What command is there about editing or correcting of existing model? Okay, it is about the correcting of model. Okay, so see, correction for beams, correction for slabs, everything we will learn. Suppose a beam is there, suppose the this is a one point, another line is there, suppose there is a column like this, suppose there is a column like this, here there is a column, here there is a column, and there is a beam. Hello, like this, let's say B1. What's visible? The beam is correctly model or not? It is perfectly horizontal or not? Hello. Hello. It is perfectly
Yes, sir.
horizontal. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes, yes.
It is yes. Okay. But if I'm going to scale up and if you are giving looking this on large scale, so suppose on large scale if I'm seeing here, so suppose this line is like this. Hello? Sorry, this much is not.
Yes, sir.
Suppose these 2 points are not in the same alignment. Are not in the there is an error of modeling of this beam. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So how you can correct this? Suppose the beam is by mistake has been modeled like this. Actually, it should be perfectly horizontal, but on large scale, if you are looking, so these 2 points are not in the same alignment in this direction. The first point is here, another point is present here. So these 2 points are at different level. Hello. Then if this kind of beam is there, so what you can do? How you can correct it? So take the frame, now close this. This is the first point and this is the second point. The beam has been modeled like this. So how I can correct the alignment of this beam? Hello. Okay, now select this. So how to correct this? So first of all, you need to know which point is correct. Suppose this point is correct or this point is correct. So suppose my this end, left end is correct one and this is the wrong one. So I have to align the frame about this joint and I want to keep this beam as horizontal like this. Hello. You all are with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I need to know ordinate of this joint. So take your cursor and see what is the ordinate of this joint. Where you can see this. So at this point you can see the ordinate. What is the ordinate? X is minus 10.1, Y is 10.85 and Z is 62.8. So tell me, if I want to keep this beam as horizontal, just look at my listen my question. If I want to keep this beam horizontal, so what I need to do? I need to align both of the joint about x axis or about y axis. Tell me. If I want to align this frame like this, or these two joints like this, and want to keep this frame as horizontal, I want to
Without
align
x-axis.
both of the joints or both of the ends of the frame or this frame about x axis or about y axis. Tell me fast.
X-axis. X.
X axis. Okay, anyone else?
X and Z.
This is the plan
X
view.
and Z.
This is the plan view, not the frame or elevation view. Who said a Z? We have to arrange it over the plan. There is only
Yes.
no
Why should
role of.
we? Why
Sorry,
along Y? Why should we same level?
what? Who said X?
Earlier I said X. Now I am telling Y.
Yeah. So we have to align this frame. If suppose any frame which is like this, now I want to keep this frame as horizontal. So about which axis I want to align this frame?
X-axis.
X axis. Are you getting or not? Hello. Okay. So I need to look the ordinate. So about which ordinate? Like x is 10.1 minus 10.1 and y we need to look. Y is how much?
10.65.
10.85.
10.85. Select the frame. Very seriously follow this. Select the frame. Okay. Both of the joints. Then go to edit and go to align joint and frame. Check this option and I want to align it by about y. So it is what 10 point how much? Sorry. This joint. 10 point
10.85.
85.
85. It will be what 10.85. Let's say sorry. 10.85. Let's say simply apply. So the frame will be aligned. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, another frame is there which is close this like this. Delete this frame. After checking your model, you are getting modeling error, and on large scale if you are finding this beam, so this beam is a model like this, so it is right or wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong, sir.
Wrong. I want to align this joint or line or frame, then what? So select the frame, select the joint. About which axis we need to align it?
X-axis.
X-axis.
X-axis. So find out, first decide which point is correct, either this one or this one. So it's your choice or your decision. Suppose this joint is correct, so about X, so what X coordinate is?
Minus 5.3656.
Minus 5.3656. Okay, so make it first 0, come to this side, minus 5.3656. Say
Right.
simply apply. This is done. So you have to select the frame and both of the end joints. Understood or not?
Correct.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is all. It's all clear. No.
Yes, sir.
Another thing is what? Suppose I have modeled the beams. Suppose this is a box like this. Okay. So by mistake, I have modeled it. Okay, let me change it. Now, by intention or by mistake, suppose on a small scale, see, it is looking out what? It is correct or wrong or not? It is looking out to be correct. But you look
Appearing
on large
correct, yes.
scale, so you are getting what? Yeah, there is an error. This
Overlapping.
beam should be terminated at this point. This beam should be terminated at this point. Am I right or wrong?
Correct.
Then I want to correct it. So how I can correct it? So these all are the correction, model correction. So select the frame. Very interesting. You all are with me or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I
yes.
want to cut this beam. First I will let you know separately. I want to cut this beam at this beam level or in respect of this beam. Okay. So how to do that? Select the frame which you want to trim and select the frame up to which you want to trim, and let's say trim option. Hello, Ashok sir.
Yes. Yes.
And let's say what? Hello.
Trim.
Apply. Say apply. What happened?
No objects were found to error.
What's the problem? Can anyone?
Select the joint.
Which joint? Why it is not done?
Joint has not been selected, it seems.
Which joint?
The portion we want to trim, na sir,
Okay.
that portion's joint. Wherever it is getting joint to some other frame, that joint means.
Okay. Wait. See, I want to break. I want to trim this beam up to this frame. Okay. So if I am doing this, so what happened? ETABS is actually confused. ETABS is actually confused from where it has to trim.
Yes.
Yeah, we are saying that this frame has to trim up to this level, but what software can understand this frame has to trim up to this level?
No.
The software may understand or not. Hello.
Yes. Yes. Correct.
See what I'm doing. I'm
Since two
selecting
frames
this
are
frame.
selected, it will get confused because
Yeah.
at a time it will trim one frame, I guess.
No. It will not do anything.
Okay.
Actually, software is confused. Actually, this frame is selected. This frame. So software is confused. Actually, this part has to trim or this part has to trim.
Yes.
So
So
that
that-
will be clarification for the software is what? If I'm defining the selection of the joint. So I want
Yes.
to trim this frame about this joint up to this frame. Now say apply. So it will be done. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now,
That
I
was
want to
that.
select this, I want to trim this frame up to this frame, about this joint, say apply. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So this is the
This is
way
what I
how you
want
can
to
correct the your wrong model. Hello.
Yes, sir. You're right, sir.
Editing. Okay. Suppose take the another way. Select this from this point to this point. Okay. So undo this. Right click. Right click and suppose. First tell me the alignment is right or wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong.
Wrong. So I need
Wrong.
to correct the alignment. So about what axis we have to correct the alignment?
About
Y
y-axis.
axis.
About y axis. So you have to decide any one ordinate. Can you guess which one will be correct?
Left one.
Very good. So left alignment. What is the ordinate? Y ordinate 10.1539. Am I right?
10.1. Yes, sir.
10.15. Sorry, 1539. Okay. About Y alignment, say apply. It's done.
Done.
Okay, good, very good. Now, further one more means modeling error is there. Select the frame. Sorry, clear this. Select the frame that you want to trim, and the frame up to which you want to trim, and select the joint about which you want to trim. Just go to trim and say apply. It's done or not? Hello, is that
Done.
okay?
Yes, sir.
Done.
So this is the way how you can use the command of trim. Suppose the frame, another frame is there, like my model is correct. Okay, my model is correct. Suppose okay, the beam is there like this. Okay, right click for that. See from here to here. It is done. Okay, I want to trim at a time. See, I want to trim this frame up to this. I want to trim this frame up to this. About this joint at a time. Say I am going to execute. Right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Simultaneously, two frames has
Yeah.
been trimmed.
Now, see, suppose I want to extend by after, okay, previously it was correct. Now I realize that this frame should be extended to up to this level. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So, select the frame that you want to extend and the frame up to which you want to extend and the
Select the
joint
joint
about which you want
about
to
which you
extend.
extend.
So, go to extend and say
Sure.
apply. It will be extended. Hello.
Correct, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Right.
so that is the way. Now suppose previously I have taken this beam as continuous. Now after having this beam, I realize that this beam should be braked. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So what I can do, select the frame and the joint. What? Go to editor, go to divide, edit frame, go to divide frame and go with the second option, break at intersection with selected frame and join. This option, say apply. So the beam is braked. Previously we have worked over this option. Hello, not?
Yes.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So this is why how you can break the frame. Understood or not?
Yes, sir. So it will be braked at that joint, sir.
Yes, at that joint only.
Yeah, okay. Yes, sir.
Suppose okay, previously if say undo, select this frame, go to edit frame and divide frame. Suppose you are making it as divide into like five parts. So whatever the span of this beam, it is going to divide into 5 parts. Suppose the span of beam is 10 meter. If I am going to divide it in 5 parts, each part will be of what?
2 meters.
Exactly. Say apply. So yeah, here it is, see, going to divide it into 5 parts. Hello,
All
Nazia.
right, sir. Yes, sir. All right.
Undo
Right, sir.
this, select the frame about this particular joint, go to edit frame, go to divide frame and with the second option say apply and this is done.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Clear?
Yes, sir. Got it.
So one additional thing I have taken of editing the beams, but yeah, here we are talking about alignment of the joints, correction of model. Getting?
Yes, sir.
What things is missing? Let me check.
So this is under which tab, that aligned extend tab?
Sorry, sir.
Under which tab is this? Edit tab. This command
Yes, yes,
edit.
it is available in edit. Hello.
Edit. Okay.
Edit.
Edit
Alignment of
frame.
joints and all everything. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Correct.
Now,
Right, sir.
second
Alignment.
editing option is what? Model editing. Go to command. Move joints, frames, and shells. Move joints, editing, and shells. Clear this all.
Sir, one question.
Yes.
Sir, yes, if two frame in X direction,
Sorry.
how to, if two frame one direction,
Okay.
how to align both beam or both frame?
Sorry.
Means how to
Not-
join if two separate frames are there at certain distance. So how to join them? Maybe he is asking that.
See, suppose. Okay. What? Hello. What's your name? Chandradev.
Yes, sir.
Suppose this kind of situation you are asking.
No, sir.
Then
Horizontal beams.
Horizontal beams
okay.
one, another below end.
Yes. Tell me.
No, sir. He's asking about join command. Maybe
सर
maybe he's
मैं
asking
सर
one.
मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ
बोलिए.
कि जैसे आपने ये बीम अभी बनाया ना,
Okay.
There's a
उसके
break.
जो एंड पॉइंट है उसके जस्ट नीचे से एक और बीम एक्स्ट्रा लेते हैं.
Yeah, okay. Wait. Yeah. That is. Yeah. Suppose here.
हाँ, यस सर.
Yeah. Suppose the beam is like this. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Right. Actually I'm taking this kind of example, but I missed it. Okay. Correct. Suppose these two frames are there. Okay. Now you have to keep all these frames in the same alignment. So find out as usual, similar to previous practice. If suppose you want to keep in the same alignment, whatever, it doesn't matter, only the 2 frames, 3 frames, 5 frames. Okay, take another frame, like suppose it is very, like suppose here it is inclined, not horizontal. Here another one is what, like this. I want to keep all of these beams in the same alignment. Chandradev, right?
सर.
Okay, so very simple. First find out any correct point, correct alignment, correct positioning of the point, end point. Suppose this is my correct point. So it's first tell me about y axis we have to align or x axis we have to align. About y, obviously.
X axis.
Select. Sorry.
X-axis.
Y-axis.
Sir,
Y
y
axis.
Say
axis.
this
Y axis सर.
means you are not getting. Nazia.
Ji sir.
About what?
X
Hello?
axis सर.
Y
Sorry?
axis.
Oh, y axis.
Y axis. See, we want to correct it
Yes, sir.
in this line. Global axis, you know, x and y. So about y axis, you want to align this
Yes,
joint
sir.
or not?
Yes, sir. They are up and down, so we have to align in with respect
About
to
y. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
find out this joint. What is the ordinate of this joint? About y.
11.59.
Very good. 11.59. You have to observe here. I told you every time your concentration should be here.
Yes,
Take your
sir.
cursor. How much it is?
11.59.
11.5. Select by dragging from left to right everything, joints, frame, everything, and go to align, edit, go to align joint frames, and about y 11.59, 11.59, say apply. See, hello.
Yes, sir. So show one another example in for X ordinate.
Yeah, I will let you know. Okay, see here. Is that all okay, Chandradev?
Yes, sir.
सर.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, drag it from left to right and say delete all of these. Select the frame. Now suppose that so many frames are there like this. Okay, continuously here one beam is there. Okay, so this kind of line is there, but I want to correct it. The alignment is not right. So select from top to bottom every frame along with all its joints, end joints. Everything will be in selection. About x-axis or y-axis, tell me.
X-axis.
Very good. So find out any correct ordinate. Ordinate. Yeah, suppose this point is my correct point. Suppose this. Okay. So this is what? Tell me.
Minus 15.
Minus 15. So being selected of all the frames and joints, go to edit, go to align, and in x direction say it's 0. In x direction it should be what? With sign minus 15.
Minus 15.
Say apply. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is the way how you can align the frame. Select these all and say simply delete. Okay. Now next go to move joint and frame shells. Move means suppose if you want to change the positions. Okay. So how to do that? Editing command. So go back. Suppose move command. Suppose a frame is there like this. I want to shift this beam in x direction by 5 meter. I want to shift this beam from this position, like suppose, okay. Close this. I want to shift this beam on left side by 7 meter. Means I want to keep this beam at this end. The distance of this beam, span of this beam is 7 meter. So go to edit, go to move joint. Hello, joints, frame and shell. So select this and I want to shift it on left side. So minus, hello, 7. Say apply. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Select the frame in positive x direction by 7 meter. Say 7. Say apply. It will be shifted to the side. Suppose I am not knowing the distance. Suppose I am not knowing the distance. I want to shift it from here to here. But I am not knowing the distance from this point to this point. Then what? Go to pick points. Clear this. Select the frame. And go to pick 2 points. From this point to this point. Click over that and let's say simply apply. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Suppose
Correct.
for an example, a beam is anywhere. Suppose the beam is present here. Whatever the span 6.5 meter. So suppose I want to keep this beam from here to here. Then how you can put this? So you need to know x ordinate, y ordinate about in respect of this point. Am I right or wrong? आपको पता
Yes,
करना
correct.
पड़ेगा x डायरेक्शन में यहाँ
Yes,
से
sir.
यहाँ तक के डिस्टेंस कितना है, y डायरेक्शन में कितना डिस्टेंस है, वो पता करके फिर आपको यहाँ से यहाँ शिफ्ट करेंगे आप इसको. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Okay. So simply what? Select the frame in that situation when you are not knowing the distance. Okay. So select the frame. Very simple. Go to edit. Go to move option. Pick 2 point option. Make it as 0. No issue. Pick 2 point option. And from this point I want to pick up and I want to keep here. So click over that point. After that nothing will be there. Just come here. It automatically catch the ordinate
Distance. Yes,
x
sir.
and y. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Let's
Yes,
just
sir.
simply
Yes, sir.
apply. So it will be shifted from this to this side. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Clear or not?
Clear.
Yes, sir.
I want to keep this beam from here to in continuity of this beam. Okay. So select the pick point from this point to this point. Say apply. Understood or not?
Understood.
Understood.
Clear?
Clear.
Clear.
Now close this. Select all of this and say simply delete. Likewise, if you want to shift this slab, very simple. Suppose this slab is present here. I want to shift it by 10 meter on left side. So go to edit, go to move joint on shell. On left x will be 0. Sorry, minus 10 meter in x direction. y will be 0, say 0, say apply. Hello, understood?
Understood.
Select the joint slab, and on positive x direction to keep it in its right position, say apply, it will be shifted. But suppose I am not knowing the distance, I want to keep this slab from here to here, like this. Sorry, I want to have slab like this, right? This point, on this point. So how I can do that? Can anyone guide me?
Select the slab.
Okay.
Select the point which is to be moved to the point
First we have
where to be
to say
moved.
pick 2 points. Hello.
Yes.
Click over that. Now come here. I want to pick from here. I
Right.
want to shift at this point.
Right.
Click over that. Now everything will be vanished. Your ordinate will be I can say
Visible.
scanned and will be
Yes, sir.
valued, will be updated here. Now simply
Yes,
say
sir.
apply. So that slab will be shifted to that point. Am I right or wrong?
Right,
Correct,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Very right.
Say undo. It will come back to its original position. Hello.
Great.
Yes, sir.
So it is what editing of your element joints, frames, edges, and move of joints and slabs and all. Okay. Likewise, you can shift your frames also. I have explained that. Okay. So is that all okay?
Yes.
Some
Right,
question
sir.
Yes, sir.
remaining or not everything?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, is there any command for merge command like to join? You have to merge two joints or duplicates beam or
Yes, yes.
columns.
Those all things are there. We will see everything. Okay, Akshay.
Okay, okay, sir.
Everything will come timely. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Is there any doubt and question? We are actually going to conclude the session. If you are having, you can ask in next 2 to 3 minutes only.